All right, so we are going to go ahead and start the first step of our etching project. The materials you will need is one, you're going to need your finished drawing already set up and ready in your sketchbook. You should have the outlines traced and you should have the hatching, cross hatching already done. If you don't, go back and do that. You're going to need a piece of milk carton or juice carton. Now, if your drawing is the whole page, your carton is going to have to be the whole page. If you have a small drawing like this, well, you're going to have to choose a cardboard that is about the same size as your drawing. As you can see, I have already gotten my cardboard. I have already taped it to my sketchbook, but I can just show you that again. If your drawing is a whole page, you don't need to worry about lining anything up. You're pretty much just taping your big cardboard to your page. For example, this one. It's a juice carton. My drawing was the whole entire page. Therefore, I have already taped the top, taped the bottom to the page, just so it doesn't move and just so it stays safe in one spot. Now, if your drawing is small, like this, not the whole page, you are going to have to do your best and line up your little cardboard with your drawing. For example, you can kind of see the back of it. You're just gonna do your best to line it up. I think that's lines up for the most part. I'm gonna move it a little bit. And you're gonna go ahead and tape it down with masking tape. You have to make sure it's masking tape. You do not want to use a clear tape. Clear tape can be hard to remove at times. Okay, what you're going to need next is a transfer paper. We have this in the class. Some kids have made them. All you have to do to make this, fun fact, is you have to get a regular sheet of paper and you just have to scribble all over it using graphite, regular pencil. You're going to put this face down like that. If you are someone who you don't trust yourself, you think you're going to move this transfer paper around, you are welcome to tape it at the top and the sides. I trust myself, I'm not going to tape it. But what I am going to tape is all my papers together. So go ahead and grab some tape. You're going to go ahead and grab your drawing, the transfer page, and you're going to grab that first paper where you have your carton. Grab them all together, and you're going to go ahead and tape it down. Like that. What you're going to need next is a ballpoint pen. Try to make sure it's black, and mine is very thin. If you have one that is super thin, grab yourself a thicker one. One like this. If you grab one like this, that should be fine. This one's a little bit too thin. It's going to hurt my hand. Okay. Now, this is all you'll do. You are going to go ahead and trace all of the contour lines, each and every single one of them. You have to remember contour lines show the edges and the outlines of your drawing. Does that mean you will do these tiny hatching lines? No, don't do that. It's going to take forever. I just want your outline. You do have to apply this with a good amount of pressure. Sometimes we have to pause. Maybe we have to go to the restroom. And you come back and you don't know where you stopped. That is why you have to feel with your hand. And if there's an indent, that means you have already transferred that part. So you gotta, jump to another line. You're gonna want to trace each and every single line with a good amount of pressure. This should only take about 10 minutes depending on your drawing. And you need to absolutely finish this in one class period. If you do not, and you spend 2 class periods on this, you run the risk of your drawing being, well, having a double image. And then you're not going to know which lines are the correct lines. So don't do that. Once you are done tracing every single contour line, you are going to be removing the page to reveal your transfer. So once you're done, actually, before I do that, forgot these little lines. I'm gonna do them real quick. Don't forget, gotta do every single thing. If you do not, you're just gonna have to freehand the rest. Once you're done, now you can remove the tape. You're gonna remove your transfer paper, and you should have your image already revealed on your cardboard. So that is gonna be step 1 of your etching project. Now you gotta move on to step 2.